He left medicine and built Pinterest from nothing. In just a few years, he turned a small idea into a platform that changed millions of lives. This is the story of Ben Silbermann, a man who dreamed big and never gave up. Today, we will follow his journey step by step. You will see how struggles, creativity, and persistence helped him become a successful tech founder. This is Easy English Official. You can learn English while enjoying inspiring stories. Chapter 1: Ben Silbermann's Early Dreams. Ben Silbermann grew up in a small town with big dreams. He loved learning and imagining new possibilities every day. From a young age, he thought about helping people with ideas. School and homework were important, but his imagination was even bigger. He dreamed of becoming a doctor when he was a teenager. He wanted to help people and make a difference in the world. His parents supported his dreams and encouraged him to work hard. But deep inside, he also loved technology and creating things. At college, he studied economics and learned about business ideas. He enjoyed studying numbers and planning projects. But he also spent time exploring new software and apps. He realized he could combine creativity with problem solving. He was curious about the internet and new technologies. He read stories about young inventors and tech founders. Their journeys inspired him to dream bigger. He wanted to create something meaningful that many people could use. Ben spent his free time learning programming and design. He tried simple projects on his computer at home. Sometimes they worked, sometimes they failed. But he never gave up and always learned from mistakes. He realized making an app was not easy. Many people had ideas, but few succeeded. He understood he needed patience and determination. Failure was part of the learning process, not the end. His friends sometimes told him to focus on easier paths. They said technology was too hard and uncertain. But Ben believed in his ideas and kept moving forward. He trusted his passion more than fear. He wrote down his ideas every day in a notebook. Some ideas were small, others were big dreams. He sketched apps and imagined users clicking and sharing content. Visualization helped him understand what could work. Ben was interested in collections of things that people loved. He liked organizing, sharing, and discovering. This interest slowly grew into a larger idea. One day, it became clear what he really wanted to create. He wanted to make something that combined discovery, sharing, and visual creativity. He imagined a platform where people could save ideas. The idea excited him more than anything else he had done. Ben met like-minded friends and potential collaborators. They discussed ideas for apps and startups. Some ideas were complicated, some simple. But they focused on the ones with the most potential. He studied other companies and learned from their mistakes. He watched how small startups grew into big companies. He noticed that persistence and understanding users were key. Ben also learned that success requires courage. Fear of failure can stop many people. He knew he had to take risks and try things even when unsure. Courage and curiosity guided him. He spent long nights thinking about designs and interfaces. Sometimes he sketched hundreds of versions. He wanted every detail to be useful and beautiful. Patience was a big part of his process. He kept his dreams private at first, sharing only with close friends. People often doubted new ideas, so caution helped him focus. But his passion always shined through quietly. Ben experimented with small digital products. Some gained attention, others did not. Every experiment taught him more about users and trends. Failures were lessons, not setbacks. He believed in simple ideas that solve real problems. Complicated solutions often confuse people. Simplicity became his philosophy for design and apps. Even when ideas seemed small, Ben stayed optimistic. He knew that big companies start with small steps. Each click, each interaction, was part of a bigger journey. He kept a balance between learning and dreaming. Schoolwork, family, and friends were important. But he never let go of his vision for creating something meaningful. Ben's curiosity, patience, and small successes built his confidence. He learned how to combine creativity with strategy. These early lessons shaped the person who would build Pinterest. By the end of these early years, Ben was ready to take the next step. He understood his strengths and passions. He was prepared to move from dreams to action, from small ideas to creating something new. Chapter 2: Building Pinterest and Facing Challenges. Ben Silbermann started working on his first big app idea after college. He wanted to create something new and exciting. He believed his app could help people share and discover ideas. The excitement made him work day and night. At first, very few people used the app. He felt disappointed and worried about failure. But he kept improving and learning from mistakes. Every small change taught him something new. He studied what users liked and what they ignored. He paid attention to every comment and reaction. He wanted the app to be simple and fun. Listening to users became his secret strategy. Sometimes the app crashed or had problems. Ben and his team fixed them quickly. They tested different designs and ideas. Each problem was a chance to make the app better. Many investors did not believe in the app at first. They said the market was too crowded. But Ben stayed focused on his vision. He knew his idea had potential. He learned that success does not come quickly. Patience and hard work were very important. He worked late nights and early mornings. The process was slow but rewarding. Ben experimented with different ways to attract users. He created pins, boards, and sharing features. He wanted people to feel happy using the app. Fun and simplicity were always his goals. Sometimes friends and family doubted the app. They asked him to choose a safer career. But Ben believed in his vision. He knew that big success requires courage. He faced many technical challenges every day. Servers crashed, designs failed, and some features were ignored. He learned to stay calm and find solutions. Every problem made him stronger. Ben inspired his small team with his energy. He shared his vision clearly and motivated everyone. They worked together with hope and determination. Collaboration became their strength. He started thinking about growth and expansion. How could the app reach millions of people? He studied other companies and learned from their strategies. Planning was essential. Ben discovered that storytelling could attract users. People loved sharing their interests visually. He used this idea to make Pinterest special. Creativity was the key. He realized that slow progress is normal. Many successful companies started small. Each new user and each shared pin was an achievement. He celebrated small victories. The app's design was very important to Ben. He wanted it to look clean and simple. Users should enjoy using it without confusion. Design became the heart of Pinterest. Ben also learned about the business side of technology. He studied investments, growth, and partnerships. Understanding money helped him plan for the future. He never stopped learning new skills. Coding, design, marketing, and strategy were all important. Ben became a versatile founder. Every skill helped him grow. Even when the app struggled, he stayed positive. He knew challenges were part of the journey. Optimism and patience helped him continue. Failure was a lesson, not the end. He received small successes from early users. They loved saving ideas and creating boards. These users became the first community of Pinterest. Ben felt encouraged. Ben and his team worked hard to make Pinterest more popular. They improved features and listened to feedback. Each improvement brought more users and attention. The first investors started noticing the app. They saw growth and potential. This brought confidence and resources. Ben used this support wisely. By the end of this chapter, Pinterest had small but loyal users. Ben Silbermann learned that persistence, patience, and creativity are the keys to building something great. He was ready for the next big steps. Chapter 3: Pinterest's growth and Ben's success. Pinterest started growing slowly but steadily. More people joined every day. Users loved saving ideas and sharing creativity. The app became a part of their daily life. Ben Silbermann and his team worked hard to keep the app simple. They removed unnecessary features and focused on what users liked. Simplicity made Pinterest easy and fun to use. Investors started noticing the growth. They saw users were happy and engaged. Ben received funding to expand the team. Resources helped the app grow faster. The team improved features for sharing and discovering ideas. They added better search and recommendations. Users spent more time exploring and creating boards. Ben focused on building a strong company culture. He wanted people to feel motivated and happy at work. A positive team environment helped creativity flourish. Pinterest became popular with creative people and communities. Artists, designers, and hobbyists loved sharing ideas. The platform became a hub for inspiration. The app spread to other countries and languages. Users from all over the world joined. Ben realized the importance of reaching a global audience. He celebrated small milestones with his team. Every new user and feature felt like an achievement. Positive energy encouraged everyone to work harder. Ben never stopped listening to users. Feedback was crucial for improvements. Users' happiness and engagement became his priority. Pinterest became a trusted place for discovering ideas. People shared recipes, crafts, home designs, and fashion. The app became more than a tool, it became inspiration. Ben learned that perseverance is the key to success. Challenges never stopped him. Every obstacle became a lesson for him and his team. The media noticed Pinterest's growth. Stories about the app appeared online. Ben's vision and hard work received recognition. Ben became known as a successful tech founder. His journey from a small idea to a global platform inspired many young people. His story encouraged dreamers worldwide. He invested in building a strong design team. Visual content was the heart of Pinterest. Beautiful and simple design made users stay longer and enjoy the app. The app continued to grow in users and engagement. Companies and brands also noticed Pinterest. Partnerships and collaborations expanded the platform's reach. Ben stayed humble despite success. He always remembered the early struggles. Patience, creativity, and persistence were the keys to his journey. He used lessons from failures to improve the company. Mistakes became valuable insights. Ben's leadership turned challenges into opportunities. Pinterest became one of the most visited apps online. Millions of people relied on it daily. Ben achieved his dream of creating something meaningful. He became a wealthy tech founder but remained focused on innovation. Money was a result, not the main goal. The real success was helping people discover ideas. By the end of Chapter 3, Pinterest had become a global inspiration platform. Ben Silbermann's story showed the power of vision, persistence, and creativity. His journey encouraged others to dream, take risks, and follow their passions. Ben's story proved that patience and hard work lead to extraordinary success. Chapter 4: Pinterest's Legacy and Ben's Vision. Ben Silbermann enjoyed seeing Pinterest grow every day. Millions of users shared ideas and inspiration. He felt proud of the team's hard work. The app became more than a project, it became a community. He focused on improving user experience. Clean design and simple navigation remained important. Users loved how easy it was to explore new ideas. This simplicity kept them coming back. Ben knew that learning never stops. He studied technology, design, and business trends. Continuous learning helped him make smarter decisions. Growth was a lifelong journey for him. He encouraged his team to dream big. Innovation was at the heart of Pinterest. Everyone worked together to create new features. Collaboration led to creative breakthroughs. Ben never forgot the early struggles. He remembered the nights without users or funding. Those experiences made him patient and determined. Challenges became stepping stones to success. Pinterest became a global platform for creativity. People from all cultures shared ideas and inspiration. Ben's vision of a creative community became real. Users loved discovering new hobbies and projects. He also focused on social impact. Pinterest inspired people to live better, try new things, and express themselves. The app became a tool for positive change. Ben balanced work and life carefully. Despite the company's success, he stayed humble and focused. Personal growth and happiness mattered to him as much as business success. He received recognition as a top tech founder. Media praised his creativity and perseverance. Ben became a role model for young entrepreneurs worldwide. Investors admired his leadership style. Ben valued people over profit. This approach built trust and long-term relationships. Ethics and vision guided his decisions. He explored new ideas beyond Pinterest. Ben wanted to innovate in many areas. His curiosity and courage inspired others to take risks and experiment. Ben knew that the app must keep evolving. New features and updates kept users engaged. Listening to users' needs remained a priority. Adaptation was the key to survival. Pinterest also became a source of inspiration for businesses. Companies learned how to share ideas and attract users. Ben's platform helped both creators and entrepreneurs grow. He valued creativity and individuality. Users were encouraged to express themselves freely. Pinterest became a place where everyone could shine. Ben learned to handle pressure calmly. Growth, fame, and responsibility could be stressful. He stayed focused and led with a positive attitude. He invested in building a strong, diverse team. Talented people from different backgrounds contributed to Pinterest's success. Diversity led to better ideas and innovation. The app reached hundreds of millions of users. Ben's vision touched lives worldwide. People shared inspiration, learned new skills, and built communities. Ben never lost sight of his mission. Helping people discover and create ideas remained the core goal. Success was measured by user happiness, not just revenue. He continued to think about the future. Emerging technologies and trends offered new opportunities. Pinterest aimed to grow thoughtfully and meaningfully. By the end of Chapter 4, Ben Silbermann had achieved much more than wealth. He had built a global community, inspired millions, and showed that vision, persistence, and creativity could change the world. Ben Silbermann's journey shows that dreams and hard work can change the world. From a tiny app idea to a global platform, his story inspires everyone to keep going. Remember, success is not only about money. It's about creating something meaningful and helping people. Keep learning, keep dreaming, and you can achieve your goals too.